Good day, everybody. This is Sebastian Keynes again with another Watch Your Runs video. So, the developer sent us a note saying that some of the players in the game were having difficulty with certain stages in the game, and one of them happens to be the end of Chapter 5 in normal mode, and then to the extension then that carries over to Hard 5 in Chapter 5. So for the hard mode, the end stage is chapter 5, stage 14. In the normal mode is 5-15. The strategy is going to be the same in both cases. The only difference is in the hard mode, you cannot die to get 3 stars. So let me play this clip and set this thing up as to how exactly I tackle 5. So here, I think the first run that I did is that I used the champions that I had in my roster, and there's probably going to be some legendaries in here. So first thing that I did here first was place Livian, and then this is Nocturne, this is a mage. So whatever your DPS mage is, you can place her there. I put in the fighter in this, in the bottom here, right in front of the tiles. That is actually Salazar. And then here in the back, let's see. So this is a mage, this is Iona. Here's my marksman, that's Nyx. And right here in the back is my healer. So I'm using the Sunday for this particular battle. And right now I really only have 6 set up. I want to keep them all together so they're getting healed and there is no danger of them dying. I don't want to spread them out on the board. Now, in normal mode, you can start spreading them out if you want to try to get them as soon as you can. Since you have the flexibility, you can use more champs. You probably don't have as good of gear as you do right at the beginning of the normal campaign. But once you jump into hard, you probably have developed your champions. You probably have some better gear, so you'll be able to do something like this. Here in the last one here, I put in Mary. So that was Mary with her blizzard, and essentially what I just wanted her to do there was just kind of slow all these fellows down, make sure that they didn't really go through my tank or Salazar too quickly. Give them an opportunity to take them down, even get the mages to help. All right, so that was my team. Yes, it's a very heavy legendary team. There were some 60s in there. So I went back and let me see, let me go a little bit forward here. I started taking some out, started playing around. I think that the only mage that I really kept there was my damage dealing mage, Nocturne. But in everybody else, I didn't even fill all the 10 slots. I put in Barat here, except just to give the boost to Livian. And it is pretty much epics after that. So I brought in Breen, Iona, Mary, Nisandre, and is it Borath? It's Borath, I believe, as the fighter instead of Salazar. So if I play this out, you will see that I'm going to take similar strategy again. I'm going to put the tank and the fighter on the front. Don't try to block the back. And then I'm going to put my mage up here. So there's the fighter and the tank. And Borath, a very good fighter for being an epic. So there is Breen on top, my marksman this time. So I'm trying to not use the legendary yet. Okay, so then I'm putting my healer there in the Sunday. You can use whatever healer you have. If you have Camille, you have Vortex, you can put those on. If you have Elo, and put her down there. She'll do just as she's just making sure that you don't die. And then I think I'm saving Mary here for a bit. And when I see the big wave come in, that's when I put Nocturne in. Just to give it a little bit of a boost. One of them did manage to get through, if I remember correctly, but Breen was able to get him down. So there we go again. They pretty much were able to take care of it. And most of these are still at 50, by the way. So I think it's manageable. Now here comes the Raj. Now here's the one thing that I wish I would have done earlier. I think is brought in Mary a little bit early. I was too concerned with her possibly dying. I think I would have put Mary about 15 seconds earlier. But she still, with her A1, was able to slow down a little bit. This big, huge fellas. And luckily they didn't go through Vivian as much. Okay, but now, at least in this situation here, I do have her ultimate ready for these 5. So it's kind of a balance. You can do whatever you deem necessary. If you think you need a little bit more of an assistance at the beginning with the fire because you're not having enough firepower, then bring in Mary. But in this case, I think I just saved Mary for this. Okay, so here you see Mary started losing some health because of the poison here, but she wasn't really in danger of dying. So then it was just unleashing all the ultimates. And there we go. And that was hard 5-15. Same methodology can be applied for normal 5-15. So yeah, most of these were 50. See, most of the effects are for 50s. The only one my mage is 60, which I think is fairly reasonable for you at this stage to possibly have your damage dealer, the primary one that you have at 60, given the progression of the game. So, you know, that's part of how we tackle this and how you can keep your heroes alive for that hard mode campaign. If you found this video at all helpful, please hit like and subscribe. I will continue to put out this progression type video type guides, especially when it deals with a campaign, and then later on, we'll start dealing with the gear rates and try to optimize those teams. So with that, thank you for watching. We will see you next time on another Watch Your Realms video.